to the bottomless, gaping pit of insecurity you call a soul.
Yeah. Weird.
Eventually, probably soon, the world will recognize you for the pitiful disappointment you are. You are not worthy of my respect. You are not a god. You are simply bad product.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. It's Christmas time, and so in the Johnson household, we are cracking open the classics for our little children. Frosty the Snowman, animated. The Grinch, animated. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rankin and Bass, classics, stop-motion animation. All of this adding to the suite of animated classics that my kids watch, know, and love, like Cinderella, The Little Mermaid, and The Lion King. These are some of the greatest animated films of all time, and the cornerstone of Hollywood animation studios. Disney wouldn't even exist without a single movie, the most famous animated movie, arguably, in history. The most awarded, the most prestigious, one that won an Oscar in 1937, the original Snow White. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is based on a Brothers Grimm tale. It was adapted by Walt Disney, genius for doing so. It became the highest grossing animated film for 55 years in Hollywood. It is, adjusted for inflation, one of the top 10 performers in the North American's box office ever. Still the highest grossing animated film worldwide in places adjusted earnings. Snow White was a massive cultural success as well. In 1989, the United States Library of Congress deems it culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant and selected it as one of the first 25 films for preservation by the National Film Registry. Walt Disney would go on to win Oscars for this production. This is the founding film of Walt Disney Company. So you would assume that Walt Disney, the company that currently exists today, would be extremely protective of this IP. That they would be very, very cautious about any type of adaptation to something that is so utterly foundational to their business model, because, well, business models come and go. And of course, you would need to hire people that would respect the source material and respect the fact that this video itself actually literally built the studio that they're working for, Walt Disney, right? You'd assume that would happen.
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Yeah. Weird.
Probably the most famous clip on the internet for memeable content of the past couple of years. And I mean, that's really saying something, because we really live in an era of golden memeing era. It's Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler, who's lashed out at her castmates, lashed out at Walt Disney, lashed out at the source material. Let's start there. Lashing out at the source material, making fun of the source material, making fun of the original animated classic. Like this disposable, woke actress, obviously tanking the movie by attacking the fan base, like preempting it all. It's really remarkable. And then attacking, of course, her fellow actors and actresses, posting about Palestine, even though Gal Gadot is Israeli and served in the Israeli armed forces, actually. Did you know that? After attacking Trump supporters, she then had to issue a groveling apology for wishing harm on Donald Trump. I almost have to respect Ziegler's ability to speedrun her way to the end, says Critical Drinker. Most actresses wait a few years and then get some big hits under their belt before turning into obnoxious, condescending morons and nuking their own careers into obscurity. She's doing it quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone has looked at, of course, the table setting here and said that this is going to be a box office bomb. They've already pushed the release of this by a year at Disney. And now they finally released a trailer for Snow White, the remake, and it is horrifying. This is the best that they can do. This is the best CGI that they can get. What the hell is this? What the heck? Why are there all these old men and then these little, like, why are there all these like old dudes and then like a 2-year-old? Why do they look so terrible? Why do they look so bad? Oh, well, because they had to recast the dwarves. They, of course, didn't have dwarves in the original Snow White because of Peter Dinklage. This whole thing is such a nightmare. It's such a perfect distillation of everything wrong with modern-day Hollywood. Every single woke identity group has had their time to defile the original beautiful IP that built Walt Disney. And now all they need to do is release the movie, which they will do in March. And the destruction will be complete. Disney just dropped their new trailer for Snow White live action adaptation and already has 50% more dislikes than likes, says our producer, Danny D'Urbina. You should follow him. He's great. Disney has suffered from major box office failures, consumer-rejected, agenda-driven movie releases. He goes into talking about the Marvels, Indiana Jones, The Wish, She-Hulk. Who can forget? But it gets worse. 4-hour update. The trailer now has 320% more dislikes than likes. This is a nuclear ratio by proclamation. 5-hour update. Snow White's new trailer is approaching 500% more dislikes. Peanut the Squirrel unburdened. Okay, so Peanut the Squirrel is there. All right, so we're like 500% more dislikes than likes. So you have 37,000 dislikes at time of recording for this on the official Disney channel. Yeah, this is not being received very kindly. Official post for Disney's live-action Snow White starring Rachel Zegler. Are you going to watch this? Why would anybody watch that? Why would anybody think that this woman is less beautiful than this, whatever the hell this is? Really? Really? I have to be real. None of us asked for a Snow White to be Latina. As a Latino myself, says Robbie Starbuck. She shall henceforth be known as Snow DEI White, and the movie will absolutely bomb because it's ridiculous. She's a far-left lunatic. Disney, stop hiring these toxic actors. Disney is getting ratioed as well. Sorry, Disney. As a Trump supporter, I'm not going to pay money to see a movie starring somebody I hope never knows peace. I look forward to this movie losing hundreds of millions of dollars. Everyone is cheering for the destruction of Snow White. I know a better role for Rachel Zegler. All right, so here we go. Rachel Zegler has been so problematic since its beginning, it's hard to see and think that this princess, she's tainted and ruined the character from the start. Hard to enjoy this. Also, the haircut is absolutely appalling. Yeah, that's right. Who decided this? Look at this. Who made this a movie star? Who made that a movie star? I just hate how the hair is giving Lord Farquaad more than it is Snow White. They're absolutely going to lose so much money. The whole movie looks and feels like it's AI generated. Disney live action movies are slop. I'm very fed up with this. CGI looks awful. It does. Boy, I'm hating this one. Rachel Zegler is a PR nightmare. And ladies and gentlemen, the ratio continues. Here's the trailer for your viewing displeasure. It's bad. It's really bad. I'm not going to put commentary over it. I'm sure there'll be plenty of commentary in the comment section. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.
This was my father's kingdom. A place of fairness. But the queen changed everything.
Take him away!
Your Majesty,
What did you say?
the people need some kindness.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated. Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty. But a lovely maiden I now behold.
I look at you, and I just want to be the fairest of them all.
The queen is evil. You must flee into the woods.
My parents always said this forest was a magical place. Hello? Is there anybody here? did you think I was?
Nothing. Ghost.
You'll be safe from the Queen here.
The Queen stole everything from all of us. I'm gonna need your help. It's time to restore our kingdom.
Waiting on a wish, holding out for someday, hoping somehow, someway, there comes a miracle.
Find Snow White.
I close my eyes and see the girl I meant to be.
This is our kingdom, and now we're here to take it back.
You were saying.
I'm sorry, my dear. Did I frighten you?